Hi guys, it's your boy BDR and I'm back with another AQW video. Now, for today's video, we're going to be going over, the best reputations to farm. You may be wondering about reputation. Reputation, go right here. It's one of the more important things in the game, certain reputation, you know, go all the way to rank 10, all of them do, which you can unlock, certain classes, items, stuff that you need for end game farms and late game farms and whatnot. So yeah, there's about a million reputations, but in today's video I'm going to be going over the best ones or the recommended ones to farm up for your experience. Disclaimer, this is my opinion on what the recommended or best ones. And if you believe that there's a reputation that I didn't mention in the video, type it down below and why. But yeah, obviously before you start, grinding reputation, you gotta have your rep boost. And you gotta have items that help out with rep boost, All send it right here, 50 to rep. If you don't have that, there's always the helm of, there's always the armor of Asa that gives about 25. Archfiend Doomlord. Radiant Goddess is another one that gives about 50% rep. And yeah, let's get started with the first reputation. Alright, with our first reputation on here, we have the good reputation. Now, the best way to farm good reputation is by doing the dailies, is by, going to Poison Forest and completing this quest right here, Loyalty Rewarded Wound Salve, which gives 1,000 rep to good. What you want to do here is, walk forward, find a Burning Loyalist, and beat them 10 times and you'll get your 1,000 rep. Now if you have rep boost plus with a rep item, you can get 5,000, 6,000 rep. The reason why you want to, be at rank 10 good is for the Arch Paladin quest at Dark Throne Hub, which, rank 10 good gives you access to start doing those quests, and obviously Arch Paladin is one of the best classes in the game. So yeah, let's move on to our next reputation. Alright, for our next reputation we have the evil reputation. Now, the reason why you kind of want to get evil rank 10, it can unlock stuff like the Screws quest for Void Avenger Scythe, which requires you to be rank 10 evil. And also, the rep shop is pretty nice as well for seeking Doom Seal, for quests and whatnot, all this other good stuff. And, how you want to get, evil to rank 10 is by, doing all these quests. Battle Bones, Inquisitor Inquiries, the daily quest. So what you kind of want to do is just accept all these quests right here. Let's start with the first one. The first one, Euphanize. I want to join. Yeah, I think it's Swordhaven Bridge. Why isn't it dropping? Oh, it finally dropped. Here, right here, Euphanize. Get you a nice 200 rep, for this one, Rattle Battle, you kind of want to join Blood Rut. Here, fight the Rattle Bones. You know, clear that until you get 8. Get like a nice little rep there. You know, at least these quests are like, you know, good. You know, this one's 600 rep. You could just spend, you know, except for, like all these quests, except for the Inquisitor Inquiry, you know, this one's the only daily one. But yeah, this was a pain to get through back then. Here, do this. And lastly, for the, you know, the Inquisitor Inquiry, you know, just kill 7 of the Inquisitors for the daily quest. And bam! Nice haul of rep right here for evil. So yeah, that's pretty much the fastest way to farm evil rep. Now let's move on to the next reputation. Alright guys, well for our next reputation we have Blacksmithing. Obviously you need Blacksmithing for, excuse me, for the Forge enhancements, you know, majority of them you have to be level 100, yada yada yada. And you need to be, you know, rank 10 Blacksmithing for like the really end game stuff like Valiant, Arcanus Concerto, Dauntless, etc. So there are many quests for Forge Rep. You can do the, not wrong one. You can do the Masterful Metallurgy, the Monster Machining, and the Intrepid Investing, which is the gold method. That's if you actually have the gold like that to spend and whatnot to eat. It's like the probably the most expensive way to get up there, but you know, I did drop a gold grind video, you know, link in the description. Next, we're gonna look at, you know, monster machining. First, we're gonna want to join Hydra Challenge. Oh, spelled that wrong. Womp womp. Right here, challenge, face the Hydra. You know, kill these Hydra right here. Let me actually put on a class that can like do it fast. Bars. As you know, yeah, killing these Hydras may be like, you know, hard work. You know, especially the level 90 ones. You know, they hit for like what 3K damage. That's why it's like you're better off with like if you have like a good soloing class. So you have to collect like 75 of these pieces. Then next for like the monster trophies, you can go down to you can go down to several Tower of Dooms. But like a good one would be, you know, Tower of Doom 4. You can just kill the Dread Stranglefish. You know, these guys, you know, they drop the monster trophies needed. Along with like several, but you know, these guys, see? Monster trophy, and for the last one, to complete this quest, you're going to want to join Maul. Well, go right here. Kill the creature creation to get the creature shard. Do I have that? Let me check if I have that in my bank. Sometimes it be like that. You see, creature creation essence, Scarbucks. Just yeah, I'm not gonna spend all all day on this. Just, you know, necrotic creature shard from all. And, you know, that's pretty much it for, you know, monster machining. Now for masterful metallurgy, you're gonna want to go to Necropolis. Yeah, I didn't feel like typing that. You know, Arctics, recreate, you know, fragments. Oh, wrong one. Metal enhancements, immortal iron. You know, it's a daily quest. No, because first you have to do, you know, Minecrafting to get the, you know, to get that iron, which is a daily quest, and you have to go to the immortal iron enhancement to get the immortal iron, which you can turn in for 6,000 rep. You know, with that rep boost, you can get up to like 30k or higher rep. And that's basically, you know, the fastest ways to farm up blacksmithing. Now let's move on to the next reputation. Alright guys, with our next important reputation, we have Alchemy. Now the reason why Alchemy is so important to grind all the way to rank 10 is because, you know, potions. Everyone uses potions, right? You know, you got your Fate tonic, your Felicious for Hire, your Might tonic, your Unstable, your Sage tonics, you know, pot up, load up, whatnot. Now, the fastest way to Alchemy rep is, you know, you have to get, you know, your dragon rune stones. You know, here's how much they cost and whatnot, right? Let's just say you wanted to buy some, right? Alright, so you buy your rune stones, and now it's time to, you know, you know, perform some alchemy. Continue, you click on the bonus rep on 4th. Now, at first, you know, these are kind of like unlocked at like later ranks of alchemy. So if you're starting from alchemy, obviously you do the 5 to 15, and once you get to rank 8, you just straight up spam the 41 plus for that massive 6,500 rep. What you're gonna do here is click on it. You kind of want to click on Necrot and Doom Matter. You know, you could get those. I'll show them later on. See, you're gonna press, click on the red, and just, you know, let it play, let the animation play until the HUD is filled. See, I've already completed it because it's like, you see, 6,500 alchemy reputation, which I just created battle elixirs. Now you may be wondering, how do I get the Karut and the Necrot? Oh, you're gonna want to join, you know, Citadel. Walk towards the Citadel. Telling us a secret. Click on Swindle Bink. Merge Shop. You know, it's one way of getting the Karut and the Necrot. Why not? One way of getting them. So yeah, that's basically been the, and also you get various potions like Potent Battle Elixir. Yes, please. Like sometimes you get like Sage tonics and whatnot. So yeah, that's been the alchemy reputation. Now let's move on to the next one. Alright, with the next reputation, we have spellcrafting. Now the reason why spellcrafting is important is because, you know, kind of want to get, you know, rank 10 spellcrafting for, you know, for Archmage, and, you know, you at least want to be rank 8 spellcrafting to, you know, to farm, to craft, you know, Taunt or Scroll of Enrage, which, you know, Scroll of Enrage is used for every single Ultra and Challenge boss in the game. So, you know, that's its level of importance. So, how do you, you know, rank it up so fast? Let me just show you. Now, first, you're gonna wanna, you know, buy Spell Ink, get Spell Ink, and click on, you know, Runic Ink. Runic, get it? You know, I fucking hate that deck. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff aside, you know, you're gonna want to begin. Pick a ink. Select Runic ink. And what we're gonna do is womp, womp, womp. There you go. Obviously, I maxed out in Spellcrafting. I just spammed this with rep boost all the way until I got to rank 10. You know, proof in the pudding. And that's how you create the talent twisting scrolls. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Ayo, how can I get, like, mystic scrolls and whatnot? Well, there's tons of maps, but, like, one of the easiest maps to get it from is by, you join Mobius. You fight the Slugfit. And there you go, your Mystic Quills. Right then and there. Mystic Quills and whatnot, you just spam that and then you're done. And yeah, that's basically been it for the spellcrafting rep. Now let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, for the next reputation we have Chaos. Now the reason why Chaos is an important rep is because, once you get it to rank 10, you can have access to, the Chaos rep shop. Get stuff like this and whatnot. Mainly, you just want to get the rank 10s. You can have access to the Chaos Slayer classes, which, it's like Chaos Slayer are like a good mid-game. It's a good mid-game class. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, Chaos Slayer, good class for mid-game. You could say it's like it's a very good reputation class to farm. So you're probably wondering how to refarm it. Chaos Rep. You're gonna want to do these two quests. Obviously, one is daily. The Embrace Your Chaos Daily gives about 5,000 rep a day, plus the Dage's Skull Fragment. You want to keep these, for later on when you want to build Drakif's Armor. You need 13 of these to build Drakif's Armor. Now with the regular quest, Embrace Your Chaos for like 350, you could just spam this. Go up here, go up to a map, bosses, show up with like a good farming class. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't take soloing classes to like farming scenarios, guys. And bam, you're done. Same thing right here. Bam, you're done. Dage's Scroll Fragment, daily quest. And yeah, that's kind of like the fastest way. Just when you're done with the daily, just spam the Embrace Your Chaos with rep stuff on, and you'll get to rank 10. And you get to rank 10 fast. Now then, let's move on to the next reputation. Alright guys, we did talk about Chaos. Now let's talk about Chaos Militia. Now the best way to grind Chaos Militia is by, by spamming the quest. Expect the Inquisitors. You're gonna want to go down to the Citadel. Kill 10 Inquisitors and, spam it. Obviously do this with a farming class, folks. And bam. Quest spinner on. I forgot to mention that, like, for majority of these reps, just spam the quest spinner. And bam, you could just, there. Then, how I got to rank 10 Chaos, I think I just, binged the story while having rep boost on. That's how I did it. And yeah, that's been the Chaos Militia rep. Now let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, for the next reputation we have Yokai. Why Yokai is important is because, you need rank 10 Yokai to like buy something from Yokai. for, basically rank 10 yokai is needed for Yami no Ronin. One of the best, dodge soloers in the game. And overall, just one of the best soloers in the game. There's two main maps. One of them is Shogun War. Now you want to just walk here, fight these guys. Now you want to accept the quest, Shadow Metals, which gives 500 rep. Arrows for archers, and empowered shadow medallions. I'll just come here and basically take out fight these three, shadow samurais. Here, accept these three quests. Yeah, am I done with this? Yeah, and you're done. Obviously, quest printer on, or you could just, click quest, whatever one feels right for you. And yeah, you get all of these, and they're all like, you can all like turn them in as well. Shadow metals, where is it? Shadow medallions stack all the way to 50, so there you go. Probably the best way to farm yokai rep, that or like, binge the Shogun of Shadows storyline with Jaku. That's what I did. When I got to Shadow Fortress, I was already rank 10 yokai. Now, the other, best method of farming yokai rep is by joining, the Dragon Koi tournament. Or, Dragon Koi's. Pocky challenge for 1500 rep. Oh, this tyrant's in the way. And you could just, kill these Pockies. For that easy 1500 rep to yokai. And yeah, that's basically the best ways to farm yokai rep. Now let's move on to the next one. Alright, for our next rep we have Arcangrove. Now I understand Arcangrove is one of the most annoying reps to farm in this game. It still holds that title still to this day. And I remember completing Arcangrove rep like years ago. So why Arcangrove rep is important, the Mystic Tribal Sword for, that Archfiend Doomlord quest to get Unidentified 24, Arcangrove Blueprint, and, the main course, Evolve Shaman, and, there you go. Oh my. And Shaman, obviously, it's like, Shaman is one of the most, like, timeless classes in the entire game. Like, this class was made like what 13, 14 years ago, and it's still used in content today. And obviously, the prismatic magi robes. Remember when people used to like wear this with ungodly reavers? Good old days. So yeah, Evolve Shaman, it can be, a decent support class, mainly used for like stunning people in PvP. That dead concept. Yeah, that's why Arcangrove rep is important. Now for the quest. Now what you want to do here, you're going to want to accept every quest. You go to Raced, you're going to want to accept this, go to Reeds, accept all her daily tasks, 900 rep Viper's Blood is very important, Elder's Blood, as well, I forgot, Elder's Blood is the more important one. Do these daily quests, spam her regular quests. Like, you just want to go up to, like, every NPC in Arcangrove and just, like, accept her quest. This one as well. Moonwraith, you know, accept, Black, accept their quest. Man, this thing is still on malfunction? Shit. Over here, climb up. Oh wow, person. Yeah, that's kind of what you want to do. Just, spam every quest here on Arcangrove until you get to rank 10. That's why they call it the most annoying one of them all. Now, there are daily quests that you can do in Arcangrove, where you go to, like, Mudluck and Cloister. They give out daily quests for, like, at least, like, 1,500 rep daily. So, yeah, that's basically been, the Arcangrove reputation. And, yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, for our next reputation, we have Brightoak. Now, the reason why Brightoak is important is because you need rank 10 Brightoak, rank 10 Arcangrove, and rank 10 Mythsong in order to get Stonecrusher, one of the best support classes in the entire game. Now, in order to, like, the fastest way to grind Brightoak records, you want to click on quests, defeat the Guardian Spirit, scroll all the way up. If you already completed the puzzle, you don't need to do it, you could just, do that. And kill the Guardian Spirit, like so. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, guys. Defeat the Guardian Spirit. Now let me just, put on the ramp. Now you don't need to, like, grind this reputation if you have, like, infinity time. That's why I never grinded, this quest. 3,000 rep, and this quest is repeatable too. So, yeah. Yeah, on, like, a rep server day, you could just, like, spam this quest and bam, you could easily get to rank 10 Brightoak. And yeah, that's basically been, Brightoak reputation. Now let's move on to the next one. Alright, guys, for the next reputation, we have Mythsong. Now, like I said earlier, you need rank 10 Mythsong, rank 10 Brightoak, and Arcangrove to get Stonecrusher. Now, how to farm rank 10 Mythsong, you can, like, join Beehive and, accept this quest, Sugar. Here, and, fight these stingers. Here, beat them until, you reach 10. There you go. Turn them in. Bam. Got, like, nice 20 sign rep. And there you have it. That's the best way to farm Mythsong rep. Now let's move on to the next reputation. For our next reputation, we have Sky. Obviously, you need Sky if you want to grab the Sovereign of Storms class. Now, the best way so far is by doing these, like, 2 daily quests. Right here, where you basically have to, like, fight the knights and whatnot. Paladin mentored. And whatnot. It's like, I mean, I would just recommend, just binging. I would just recommend binging the story. Yeah, I'll just recommend binging the story. That's what I did. Binge the story while on. Now I understand the warden bosses may be a bit hard because they do have that paralyzing ability that, like, reduces your haste by 40%. I think, yeah. These knights right here. These guys are also, you know, no slouch as well. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. You know, that's pretty much the best way. The best way to farm Sky Rep. And yeah, let's move on to the next reputation. Alright, for our next reputation, we have Sandsea. Now, the reason why Sandsea is important is because, you know, the Ranger class. Ranger is, you know, one of the best mid-game classes, and it's overall a pretty fun, you know, farmer to use if, you know, because not all the time you want to use meta classes. It's, you know, just like a nice little fun class to use for farming. You know, Master Ranger, pretty nice, especially with like scaled classes coming soon. We could probably see a super duper Master Ranger in the future. Now, the fastest way to farm, you know, Sandsea is, you know, you kind of want to do two quests. You want to do Desolation's Bumpers Camel, then you want to like walk. Oh, walk over here. I went on the wrong path. Go right here to the barbershop, talk to her. That's the wrong one. You kind of want to do the, you know, the power of pomade. You know, quest pinner. And you know, basically, you know, spam those two quests. Kill the Bumpers Camel. Right here. You know, we're gonna keep on doing it. Hope I didn't get that one. Oh, Bumpers. Okay. And as you can see, they're both like, you can just spam those quests, and yeah, that's pretty much the fastest way to grind Sandsea rep. Now let's move on to the next reputation. Alright, for our next reputation, we have Ravenloss. Now, the reason why Ravenloss is important is because, you know, stop leeching onto me. Is because of Arachnomancer, one of the best support classes in the entire game, increasing DOT by 500, 100. You know, pair that up with classes that deal damage over time, like Void High Lord, Legion Revenant, you know, Vera's Doom Knight, just Dragon of Time, just increasing their DOTs to astronomical levels. Now, how we want to grind this is you want to go to this portal, Twilight Edge. I think you have to complete the Ravenloss saga to complete it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then you're going to want to click on her, click on quests, slay the Spiderkin, 450 rep right here, and then you're going to want to, you know, Reaver War. Then you want to go on Cleanse Slefthound. And, you know, basically, yeah, kill these Spiderkins right here. And have the quest pinner on. And that's basically, you know, the fastest way to farm Ravenloss reputation. So that way you can get your Arachnomancer class. Now let's move on to the next next reputation. Alright, the next reputation is Glacera. Glacera. Reason why it's important, you know, Glacial Berserker. It's like a nice class to have. Where am I in Glacier? Well, I'm rank 4. Well, not to grind this reputation up. Now, the fastest way to grind Glacier is like you kind of want to slide here. Excuse me. Walk up the ramp. Here, do some more walking. And you're going to find these moglins. I'll do these right here. Accept these 2 quests. And then you're going to just want to go crazy. Level farming class. And, go to this map right here. And, kill these moglinsters. Now, if you're wondering if they're stackable, nah, they're not stackable. They'll turn them in. And, get a nice, good amount of rep. Right there. And that's the fastest way to grind Glacera rep. Now, Glacera rep. However you want to pronounce it. Alright, let's move on to the next reputation. Alright, for our next reputation, we have Eternal. Now, Eternal, you want to grind it so you can have the, the 4D rep shop right here. So you can get Eternal and Virgilus, which is like one of the best, farming classes, I'll say it. It's a pretty nice farming class to have. It's one of the few classes that hits up to 6 targets. Now, the fastest way to grind Eternal rep is by, going on this quest. Sphinxes are riddled with gems for 500 rep. Gonna wanna walk. Here, and you're gonna wanna fight these sphinxes right here. Fight these sphinxes right here. They go right here. Now these only stack up to like black gems stack up to 3, white gems stack up to 2. And yeah, just spam this quest until you reach rank 10 Eternal, like I did. Or just grind out the story while they're in a rep boost. Alright, now let's move on to the next. Alright guys, for the next reputation we got Embers. The reason why Embers is important is because you need rank 10 Embers for the Fire Sigil for Blaze Binder. That's if you want to grind Blaze Binder or buy it for 2 KCs. Now, a quest that gives out a good amount of rep here is the take out the Firestorm Knights. What you're going to want to do here is, kill these Knights. Kill these Knights. And, bam. Done. Pinner. Get like 1500 rep with that, up to 1500, and bam. That's one of the fastest ways. There's also the Tyrandyrus, the Mega Tyrandyrus fight, but these are kind of like easier and whatnot, and faster than the Tyrandyrus fight. So yeah, that's been it for the Embassy rep. Now let's move on to the next reputation. Alright guys, for the next reputation we have Doomwood. Now Doomwood's important for, to grab the Darkness Sigil so you can, merge the Blaze Binder class. Now, the fastest way you could grind Doomwood with, besides, grinding the Doomwood story, is by doing the Doomwood. Doom Overlord challenge, which requires you to just kill the Doom Overlord. You know, he is undead, so make sure you have items that, like, you know, do damage to undead. Goes to undead. Right here. 74. That Doom Overlord challenge done. Turn it in, and this quest could be repeated. So all you really need is a good soloing class for this Doom Overlord challenge, and that's been it for the Doomwood way. Now let's move on to the next. All right, guys. Next up, we have Etherstorm. Why Etherstorm is important is because, you know, one, you know, Elemental Dracomancers are nice, you know, mid-game class. And two, you need rank 10 Etherstorm for Archmage as well, which is like, Archmage is arguably the best farming class in the entire game. So yeah, the fastest way to farm Etherstorm rep is by doing this quest, Defend Your Master. You know, what you're going to want to do here is, like, you know, kill water, fire, earth. These guys. Do here. Come here as well. Up, rep boost ended. Mind you, these guys can't stack. So let me see how much they could stack up to. Yeah, they could stack up to 1,000. All of them can stack up to 1,000. If you really want to, like, go that long, pause, to, like, you know, do like max turn-ins for Etherstorm rep. Overall, Etherstorm's a good rep. You know, it gives you like a good mid-game class, and also it's a requirement for Archmage. So yeah. Now let's move on to the next reputation. Alright guys, for the next reputation we have Thunderforge. Now, why are Thunderforge important? You know, if you want to have Darkblood Storm King, or its, you know, its upgraded version, Sovereign of Storms, which requires rank 10 Thunderforge to get the class. Now, they do have a daily quest for it that gives about 1,000 reputation. You just want to come here, kill the mobs, kill the knights, the wizards, and then, you know, come right here, kill the horsemen, and there you go. Turn in the quest. There you go. You get nice like 1,000 plus 9 rep. Another you know, good way to farm Thunderforge is by, you know, join Death Pits. Accept the quests if you're, you know, the Bone Ladder quest, you know, the dark, just, you know, go down. And then, you know, you just kill these three. Kill these three, kill these three. Until you get your 15 femur, it only stacks up to 15. And yeah, you get your nice rep right there. So those are like the two main ways of farming, you know, Thunderforge rep. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, for our last reputation, thank the Lord, is going to be Loremaster. The reason why Loremaster is important is that you need rank 10 Loremaster for Archmage. Now what you want to do is click on Lorepedia quest, click on Cleverness. gun it. You know, get that quest spinner. / join Zantown. The monsters are aggressive. What's it called? And what you want to do here is that you want to, you know, kill Zan. Zan right here, I don't think I'm wearing the proper enhancements for this, but no, we're still going to burn him to a crisp anyway. So we're here, and we're almost done. And bam. Spammable quest, just do that. And yeah guys, that's pretty much been it for the best reputations to farm. This took a while to make, as you can see by the duration of the video. You know, make sure to like, share, subscribe. And yeah, hi guys, out.